Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Video Juice. My name is Craig.
I'm Stephen.
We're back with episode 16 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Apologies for the break. It's been a heat wave here and it's been absolutely crazy. That's why I'm going to try and edit it out as best as possible, but we do have a fan running in the background because it is scorching. So this is going to be an extra sweaty episode of Agents. Last time on Agents, what happened, Stephen?
Well, Fitz found out that Deke was his relative.
Yes. That was
which is a big one, which means...
But it's a Deke! He was not happy.
But he's reassured that either he is going to have a future with Gemma or she's possibly already pregnant.
Which I have a theory about. I have a theory that maybe the stories that Deke's mother told him were just stories that Simmons told her about how Fitz used to be.
Yeah.
But maybe not, because we did see the flash forward. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going for and against it, because we did see the loop where they were together working on something, so obviously they're together during that time.
Yeah.
We also had Hale, backstory on Hale, a lot of backstory on Hale, and Hydra, and the new Hydra, and the Confederacy.
Yeah.
I'm still unsure about what's going on with the Confederacy, because, like, something is going on there with the Odium. Because Cassius' father said it was a family heirloom. Now, unless family tradition or heirlooms can get passed to other people, but that leads me to believe that Cassius' father is some part of the Confederacy. Like, maybe the invasion, someone in the comments actually said this in the last episode, maybe the invasion, like we were forgetting about Infinity War. This is lining up with Infinity War around now. I don't know exactly when, but it has to be within the next few episodes. So maybe the invasion is Infinity War, and maybe Cassius' father is a part of the Confederacy. And maybe the Confederacy are just like double crossing them, or...
Is Confederacy a part of planets that Thanos controls?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ones that bend their knee to him and...
Like, they said they want weapons to stop an alien invasion from getting to Earth. But, like, how trustworthy can they be?
They could be fighting Thanos either.
Yeah, it could not be Thanos. Maybe it's Cassius' father. But just the fact that they have the Odium leads me to believe... Because they said it was a family heirloom for a reason. I feel like that's a seed for whatever reveal comes later. We got Talbot back. We got Coulson in and around the Hydra place, and Hale came clean with Coulson with everything, which was refreshing. My favourite part about the episode was seeing all this behind the scenes Hydra stuff going on while they were falling, and seeing Hale be a Hydra agent, not by choice, but because she was born into it, and she's not necessarily evil, she's just doing what she thinks is best for her religion, basically, what she was born into. And she's not, like, she wants them to join forces to save Earth. She's doing this for Earth and not for Hydra, necessarily, which I think is cool.
And Hydra were, like, they were evil, but they had their own skewed ways of, like, we're making the world a better place.
Yeah, but they were really evil, though.
With
the way they went about stuff, like...
They were Nazis.
Yeah. But, like, with Hale, she's glad that she is doing some... Well, the daughter has been doing more evil stuff, because Hale went there... Hale wanted, like, people captured, and then she chopped off Yo-Yo's arms. That was against Hale's protocol. I feel like Hale is like this new side to Hydra, like not necessarily evil, not necessarily good, but kind of in between, which I like. I think that her daughter is probably going to be our downfall. Her daughter is probably going to want top position. So I think, like, if Hale is going to die, it might be at the hands of her daughter. Yeah. Maybe. Any predictions?
No.
Neither do I. I honestly have no predictions.
Yeah.
I just want...
I'm looking forward to it, though.
Yes, it's been like 2 weeks since we watched an episode because shit's crazy at the moment. Yeah. So we're just going to jump in, check it out, see what it's like, and discuss it afterwards.
Let's do this. They're bringing back Gravitonium, and why did they show the scientist that made it?
He has to be trapped in there.
Is Graviton?
Graviton has to be trapped in there because we saw his hand coming out of it.
Yeah. He's probably the destroyer of worlds.
That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe we have a Ruby and Quake fight and we think that it's going to be them destroying the world, but maybe he comes out and they have to team up to take him down.
That's actually a good possibility. End badly.
Oh.
Hey, get me out! Hey, get me out of here!
Oh. Graviton is back!
But
nearly.
Can he only, like, be the Gravitonium? Does he have to, like, connect to somebody else to actually be Graviton?
Maybe he's searching for the right person.
So he just like takes over the right person.
Ah!
Simmons is right.
Oh, they removed all of her arms?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Remember, it was only like the
Hard, though. You just put
forearm.
those on you.
Fine. Just getting used to that.
Maybe they just had to for better mobility or something.
Yeah.
I can lock down doors now.
Could one of them dying
I can't go anywhere.
be the signal that they've changed the timeline?
Yeah.
I know you feel like nobody.
Yeah, they could do the one thing to just change everything and they wouldn't know. And they could just die. What's happening to Creel now?
Mr. Creel. How are you feeling?
Could be a message from Graviton telling them to do something.
Whatever's in there, I can't control it.
Could Creel become Graviton? If he can change into any
Yeah, his
substance.
powers are. It would give Graviton the ability to be human again by just absorbing into his abilities.
It's good to see you guys.
Robin!
I'm sorry.
That's
to
cool.
take you out of hiding. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't really important.
Mother's gonna die.
Hi, Robin.
Because May eventually takes her over anyway. Takes care of her.
Let's get you. I trained my whole life to become this, and I'm so close.
I'll get you there. I'll work harder. I need to think.
She's got a point. She's been training for all this time, then they're going to give it to someone else.
But his powers are like she doesn't have powers.
Yeah.
She's just a trained person.
Yeah. Still a slap in the face to her though. She was created for that purpose basically.
Yeah.
And has been training her whole life.
Yeah, these things are pretty tough.
Well, if the arm fits.
So you're making arm jokes now? I thought those were off limits.
It'll be the first and last.
I want you to let Fitz out of his cell.
Oh. Mac won't go for that, I don't think.
Because he knows about a weapon that General Hell wants.
Oh. What does he need Coulson for?
Does Graviton want Colt? He's the one that fucked him into the Gravitonium.
Messenger boy.
Vengeance.
Gravitonium. It hates you.
Oh.
It wants you dead.
I'd love to see Creel turn fully good.
Yeah. It's what he wanted.
Yeah. Yes!
That's a choice. Let's see if your story checks out. If it doesn't, I'll do the same to you.
Oh, he's going to rescue Talbot as well. Three of them just throw it out. That'll fuck up Hale's plan.
Yeah.
Or set her back. She might be forced to use Ruby then. She would be forced to use Ruby.
Yeah.
Do you know what it means?
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yep. Fucking knew it. All she needed was May.
I told you Flint would get you back.
You did.
If what you said is true. Pretty sure that's our man.
You're in violation, major violation of dress code 36
Oh, did they completely fuck him?
Yeah. That looks like they probably broke his mind.
General? Good God, man, you sneak up on a man like that. That's not right. That's not right.
Oh no.
Carl? He's an ally. Now, I'd like to get back and see my wife and child.
We good? Yeah, let's get going. Okay, time. Come on.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
What? They say hydrochloric fluid?
Hydrochloric acid.
Acid.
Are they going to do
Test of a hypothesis. If that
one of them be water,
hypothesis is
rest of them be acid. If they are invincible, they'll always pick the water.
true- Yeah, but we want you to reconsider with all the facts, so I'm going to prove that I can't be killed.
But you two Simmons, do you know how all of this sounds?
Like science. I wouldn't be doing this if the science wasn't sound.
No.
So without knowing which is which, I will drink 3 of them, and since I can't be killed, I will happen to consume the 3 that just hold water.
This is insane.
I mean,
Makes sense if they're in a time loop.
Deke is alive, so they have. That has to happen. Like, he has to be born.
Yeah.
So Gemma theoretically should be the one that can't die.
Yeah. Unless this changes the timeline of her actually putting herself into harm's way.
He's right, Gemma.
Don't.
We haven't seen anything that shows they can change it yet, though.
No. Oh, gee.
Funny, she just filled them all with water.
I will now drink the last one. And
50-50 chance of killing her.
You would shoot me just to keep me from dying.
I'll wound you. Please.
Gemma?
Stop!
Should just fuck with them now and say,
Gemma?
What? She's fucking with him, right?
maybe that was just something that.
Was this applied to get... Yeah. Yeah. To get Fitz out. That was smart.
They're all water then.
Oh, Gemma, you snaky bitch. It was good. It was a good plan. They're all just...
Now, it'd be class if she poured the glass on the ground and it started like burning, like the last one.
Yes.
That she actually did the test as well.
But they're all creating conflict with each other. This is separating everybody. Oh. Yeah.
I chose not all. I didn't.
And it means we're in no danger. Listen. I'm just getting used to my fingers.
I'll get that.
That was close.
Let's go.
The three of them will just start mad shit like, let's see how we can kill each other, but we can't. Coulson's still dying, isn't he though?
Mm-hmm.
He has that fucking thing in his chest.
Easy too. That's why I need each other so much.
Oh no, it's the soul rot from Ghost Rider.
No. What?
Why Coulson's dying?
No. Him using the Ghost Rider burned through the magic that brought him back to life.
You can see that?
So what was meant to happen is happening. The bit stab wound is coming back and it's all like rippling out, and saving him is what dooms the world, isn't it? Isn't that what one of them said?
Who said
Don't save
Don't
Coulson.
save Coulson.
Just cannot imagine bouncing back and forth between the past and the future like that. It sounds terrible.
Sounds exhausting.
Finally, someone gets it. Thank you for saying that. 'Cause it's been like a pretzel up here ever since we met a few time travelers.
Yeah,
Talking about Robin.
Robin. I'm sorry.
I actually love Deke.
Yeah.
Brain.
Talbot and Coulson.
Coulson.
She didn't see Creel though, does that mean Creel will bite it here? Redeem himself by helping the two guys escape.
I don't want that though. I want good Creel. I want them to have a happy ending. Yes. Steal up. Oh!
In the cut. Fuck. It looks like it hit him hard.
He did?
Do something!
Hit him in the chest. Oh, electricity. Zap him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna put the current through him.
Nice.
You know you die more than anybody I've ever met.
Who do I have to thank?
Hell yeah.
Okay, Krill's.
It's time to go.
He just has to beat fucking Graviton in his head now. Or is he gonna be like a constant conflicted guy now?
They're not out yet. Oh, is Creel gonna take him on while they escape?
Yeah.
I don't want this.
If you're thinking of blonde jokes, now's not the time.
Go! Go!
Fire.
I think as long as we avoid the altitude dial, we should end up somewhere on Earth.
You know the
Oh,
Earth
that's why
is water, right?
they're just gonna teleport there wherever your man drew him.
Yeah.
She's a really, really good fighter.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh no! No, I don't want to see this. I thought Creel was gone.
Yeah.
Or on Earth, right?
There's 3 mountains.
Yeah, it was just less snowy in the picture.
Yeah. He said it.
How you got through,
What?
Gary? I'll never know, but thank you.
You learned to trust me in the end.
This is a weird thing to throw in.
Understand.
Creel said they were constantly arguing.
You.
So it like absorbs people. So that's Quinn inside there as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So wonder how many more guys in there are there. Or is it just the 2 of them so far?
That was 4 years ago. But Reyna didn't have it. When, like, did we see? We didn't see the Gravitonium going anywhere, did we? It just disappeared. Because they took it and then I think it was gone.
Remember, S.H.I.E.L.D. had it. And they locked it in the big high security place, but it was like an unmarked vault. And when Ward was raiding it, they blew the hole in the ground and they found the Gravitonium again.
They gave it to Reyna, and Reyna was to give it to him.
And
Or did they not give it to Reyna? Reyna took it, I think, didn't she? When everything was falling, I can't remember. So that was cool. It was cool seeing Reyna again. I didn't expect to see her go on. So Graviton is coming back in a big way.
yeah, I was wondering what Creel was saying when he was like saying, "Can you not hear them arguing?" I was like, "Who's arguing? Like, who's he arguing with?"
I just thought it was devices in his head. I thought it was like maybe Graviton was just voicing in his head.
Now it's
So,
the 2
like,
of them.
Why would he target him? Did he wasn't in it when Graviton was around the scientist. What was his name? Dr. Hall? Yeah, Dr. Hall. He wasn't in it then, was he, Quinn? Because, like, I'm thinking, like, is there a reason he took him? Was it for revenge or was it for something else? Because if so, he could be targeting specific people.
He wanted something else.
Ah, it's so good. It's so good. This episode really, really annoyed me, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, all the infighting. Like, they're just fracturing the whole team, and
Yeah,
especially now.
everybody's fractured now.
The team is already broken. Like, they're down so many people. May is injured. And, like, and now they're fractured into 3 different teams.
Yeah. The Invincible Tree.
Oh my god. Like, I meant to say it at the start of this episode. I had it written down somewhere, but I obviously just forgot about it. There, look. I had it set. Main member dying signifies time changed. I have a really big theory that one of them dying is going to signify the timeline has changed. And, like, I do have a big feeling that it could be Yo-Yo. Because she's, like, the one that's kind of, like, the main invincible person. But, like, as far as we know, like the time at the moment can't be changed, right?
No, because theoretically, if time did change, Deke would just cease to exist.
Yeah, and like they've already experienced one side of it, which means the other side has to happen because they've already experienced that happening. So like, how can they change it? Like, from what we've gotten so far with the laws of time travel in this, it seems like it can't be changed.
The only thing that they can is don't do what they do.
Yeah, I'm thinking that there could be some sort of like gravitonium. There could be something that comes in that is so powerful that changes something.
And I think that's what Fitz and Simmons and Yo-Yo are going to looking for. A weapon. A gravity weapon.
So, yeah, just time travel shit is... I love it though. I love time travel stuff. It's really sad seeing to have it like that.
Yeah. He'll probably find his way back again once he... Or he might just, they might just retire him and just go, he's been through enough and he just becomes, a civilian character or something now.
Yeah. Will we get an Infinity War tie-in? I don't know if we'll get a direct Infinity War tie-in. They haven't done a direct crossover in a while, in a few seasons. But Infinity War is such a big thing. They're going to have to at least reference it, I think.
It'll just have to cast again because if it ties in with the Infinity, either before the Infinity War or after. They kind of really do one after.
Do what?
A tie-in with the Infinity War, would it happen as the Infinity War is starting, or would it be going through as it's happening?
Yeah, you see, the reason I don't think it'll happen is because of all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it'd be too big of an impact on the show. And for people who only follow the show and don't follow the movies, that's something that they will have no idea what's happening. And if this, the time travel stuff, they have to change something.
Yeah.
Or the Earth is destroyed, which means they're going to have to change something. So if it's going to change, then this theoretically is an alternate timeline that doesn't exist within the Infinity War timeline.
Yeah,
so they could pivot. What if they pivot and change the timeline, and then in the finale, some of the people disappear?
Oh.
But you see, that's still. I don't know if they do that, because for a TV show that's too risky, because you're hinging on people having watched Infinity War.
Yeah.
And then you're also spoiling Infinity War.
Yeah, it's a safe bet that most people would have watched.
Although they could come back after changing the timeline, and maybe they don't disappear, but maybe Infinity War has happened.
Yeah.
Half the population has to be destroyed after this season. They have to be, because half of the Earth's population is destroyed. Now, unless the Infinity War, because of the fact that they're obviously going to change time in Infinity War, that could alter it, and we could be seeing the timeline after it has been altered. You know what I mean? There's a lot of weird time travel stuff that could happen, like where it takes place and what timeline they're in, but yeah.
Yeah, time travel it's all hypothetical. Anything is possible with time travel because it just creates more loops, and
that's why I like ones with rules. I like ones with clear rules that they follow, and this so far has been doing it. I like their interpretation of time travel. Not interpretation of time travel, but their version of time travel at the moment. The fact that it's all cemented already.
Yeah.
There has to be at least a big Infinity War
that
reference.
Chances are that's what the enemy that the Confederacy want to fight. Thanos is already the conqueror of worlds. He's been going around waging war, trying to find the Infinity Stones. So the Confederacy just could have been a group of planets who were we don't like Thanos. So hopefully we'll find out more about the Confederacy, because it was a little bit of a tease only having them in once or twice.
Confederacy? Yeah, well, they could, they could be the people that invade Earth. It's Cassius' father, he has to invade Earth because it happened in the future. Or, in the future they talked that it happened in the past. So, but whether he's within the Confederacy, because the Confederacy could be lying, or whether that's the invading force that the Confederacy are trying to protect against. Yeah. But I don't know. We're obviously not getting the full story. Daisy leading was pretty cool this episode.
Yeah.
She's annoying a lot of people, but obviously that's going to happen when you're leading.
No, she's not really leading to save the world. She's trying to save Coulson.
Well, but she's leading the team, I mean.
Yeah. But she's not really leading them the way they should be, trying to solve the whole how do we stop the world from ending business.
Yeah,
I know she like really likes Coulson, father figure and all of that, but she's not leading the team properly.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. I think she's doing the right thing. I think leaving Fitz out on like you're looking at it from her perspective.
Yeah.
She got tortured by someone. Like he was a broken man. Like he was a different person in that thing, and he still is. Like when you look at the timeline within the show, there's only been a few months past. Like they went in the framework, they came out, they defeated Ada, went to a diner, and then they got transported to the future. So they had no time to deal with any of the framework stuff. So all that shit was just in his head. And one of the commenters on one of the previous videos pointed out the fact that when he was in the prison and he was helping him and he was doing research and everything, he had books on like split personality disorder and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so he knew.
He was researching.
That
himself.
was probably the last of like the actual Fitz who wouldn't have done anything like that.
Like he thought that he did something to the team when he was in the Doctor persona, basically.
Yeah.
And he said he was seeing him for a while as well, so it's been affecting him for a while. And I had commented in some of the videos that he seemed like his brain damage was becoming more prominent again, because he was doing his nervous tics and his messing up his words and his like moving his hands and stuff. So all the signs were there.
His mind is taking a beating.
So I don't know, like if I was Daisy, I would have sent someone else and maybe had him. I know it's kind of hard to do from there, but have him research stuff there and all that. But
yeah, they could have like instead of a prison cell, like hey, move in a load of computers and stuff and like work away there. Still keep him locked up. She's really under you. Like he's like one of the smartest guys on the team. Like he is their best engineer,
but he's also one of the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Think about what the Doctor did. It's a shit situation. It's almost like an impossible situation.
But the thing is, Daisy, will he be able to take control of the whole aspect of the Doctor and get to make ballsier calls? I was like, this will work.
Well, he kind of did. Like he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing was wrong. He knew it was going to piss people off, but he did it because he thought it was the best thing in that situation. He thought he needed to do it because they needed to shut down the rift, and the only way they could do that was to bring Daisy's powers back. So he did the impossible decision, the bad decision that nobody else wanted to make, but obviously
it worked,
but he had to torture his friends to do it and lie to people and point guns at his friends.
Torture your friend or let the world die.
I know that's why it's the worst thing. It's an impossible situation.
But most people are actually starting to see that he made the right call. Even Daisy probably feels like it would have been the right. She probably would have preferred it to be like done a better way.
Yeah, well, like it's kind of a bit deeper for her as well because of the fact that she thought that she destroys the world with her powers. So him bringing it back brings that possibility back, and she didn't want to be that destroyer of worlds person. So yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I love the show.
It's unreal.
I love the Robin stuff. This episode, I absolutely love that. Like seeing Robin, it makes sense. You witness your own death.
What if she dies? They
I thought
took her out of hiding, and now they're on the plane.
That had to happen anyway, though, because she had to meet up with May, and she becomes the mother figure. But I loved. I wrote it down. I loved it. Like throughout this, for some reason it just became more apparent to me in this one. But I love how she's basically just talking throughout time. Like she was talking to May in the future, and then she meets her again here, and she's like, "I told you." Yeah. And it's like her time just is not there for her.
And the fact that she was calling her mommy is already referencing that she raised her.
Yeah.
So that means the mother is.
Yeah.
She's probably going to be the next dead, but she's not really.
She might just maybe she just leaves. She might not die because she was only there to protect Robin. Maybe she just leaves now.
Yeah, she'll be like Robin's actually talking to people, and
she might die as well.
Yeah.
It'd be if you need a death for close to the end of the season, it would be a good one. I just love that she was talking through time, and like she was just waiting for May, and she found May again, and now she's back and she's doing it and drawing again. It's cool, and I want to see. We're not going to see much of it, I don't think, but I want to see May becoming that motherly figure that she's always wanted to be.
Creel's still alive. What are Hydra going to do to him?
Yeah,
they're going to give him to the Gravitonium again, and it'll probably influence him even more.
Yeah, she was giving him a choice before, but now she's
just going to fuck him into the box, and then that'll just be like two really smart guys inside and a dude with superpowers.
Unless our theory about taking over Creel.
Yeah, if the Gravitonium goes inside him and actually manifests as a person instead of just going back into the box. But it looks like it can't. Even when like your man was sticking out of it, it's like the Gravitonium is like a prison cell or something. But it just ate him and then it went back into a ball. It's like an obelisk thing. Where like that's transported them somewhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Or they just fused with it.
Yeah. But it seems like they're like still arguing inside it.
That's crazy. Like, I can't wait to see what's going on in there and what's been happening. And Robin keeps on saying Coulson brings all the pieces together. I have a feeling that's a big thing and that means something.
Coulson brings
something specific,
that could just be the team though. The team is in pieces. Coulson brings the team back together.
It could, but I don't know. It could be something else. I've been trying to think about it. Because she said it before as well. She referenced it before and said that exact same thing. And she said it again here and it just stood out to me. I wrote it down just in case that came, but...
She also said, don't save Coulson.
Yeah. Yeah, I do believe... Can I say something right now? I think Coulson is dead at the end of the season.
Oh, yeah.
I think him dying here was foreshadowing. And it's a way of... It could be just
like
a way
even
of throwing us
Talbot
off
was
or
like,
something.
you've died more times than anybody. So
and
like
Daisy is going into the leadership role.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I'm not going to be ready. I'm not going to be ready.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
I'm not going to be ready. I mean, we talked about it already in a few episodes ago, but our last episode, but like I said, I'm okay. Like if Coulson dies, he dies. Like, he's the most character development.
Or
of
would
any
they do a
MCU
thing where he's like, fuck it, I have like a year to live or some shit, and he actually was like, I'm just retiring. And
Nah. If Coulson's going to go, he's going to go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
He is going to save the day, and he is going to go out in a blaze of glory. He has to. He has to get that hero's
While
death.
like redeeming S.H.I.E.L.D. or something, like he'll be like everybody will see him doing this. Just see him fucking running up and bitch slapping Thanos.
The only thing I want, that'd be good. The only thing I want, and it's going to happen. Well, you see, we could get a heartfelt thing. You know what I mean? He could sacrifice himself and then have a few moments left. But if he's going to go out in a blaze of glory, I want a classic Coulson one-liner. Yeah. We're going to get it. We need that one last one-liner if he's going to happen. It's a real possibility now. There's been so much foreshadowing, and we have a new team leader if he goes out.
We'll get one more Coulson speech, the one that everybody is like, let's listen to Coulson. And
I would be okay with him surviving, but I do think he's going to die.
Yeah, and I think he's earned the right to die. Like he's probably in like so much pain with the fucking wound opening up and shit. Like his head messed with.
He fucking died this episode. From a punch.
Yeah. No, it was Robot Mech warrior dude. So
yeah, I didn't expect Creel to turn good. Like I had thought maybe before he might have had a redemption thing, but when they brought him back and he got into Hydra and all this, I had thought that this he might go out as a bad guy here, but then obviously him not being told about Talbot and all that, and then Ryan, it's so good. I'm so happy.
Talbot was like the changing point for him to become a good guy. Talbot was like, just don't do anything bad. Like you can be my bodyguard and stuff like that. And
I'm so happy. I'm so happy about the way that went. I hope he's.
Is he going to be the destroyer of worlds, or will it be Ruby? It might even be any of them.
It might not be any of them.
It could be Daisy.
It could be Graviton. Graviton could just come out.
It is a fucking force of gravity and shit, and the planet cracks apart, so gravity, like reversing or like whatever the power of Gravitonium is.
Yeah, I want Creel to get a happy ending, but
will we see Ghost Rider again? If
probably not.
Daisy's going to build a team. Who does she know that can actually fight evil guys? Ghost Rider will probably be in on that.
We
like
could
he
see
came
Ghost
back
Rider again. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. He's in the world. Like we have, I don't know, I'm not even going to list them off now because I'll forget people, but we have shitloads of people in this world that they could call on. Ghost Rider, like how would they get in touch with him though? Because he's fucking going through dimensions and shit now.
Yeah. Now if he's still back, like he came back on Earth. So they just have to figure out where people are hearing the stories of the Rider again or something. So Deathlock will be back, no doubt.
Hopefully. As if they are building this team. They have Robin. They said they need everyone they can get.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
Will that be like the cliffhanger this season? Like the team?
No.
Or will they actually end the storyline?
They have to end the storyline. They have to. No, they always do. Agents are very good at that. They always close out the storylines. And they usually set up the next season within the last few minutes. Like with last season with the waking up in space thing.
Yeah.
And Yo-Yo got her arms. I don't like the her and Mac are now
at odds with each other, but
they all are. I think I'm going to do a prediction now. I've kind of been doing it already.
But in the future, where Yo-Yo's seen herself, she didn't have the robot arms.
She had black gloves on.
Oh.
I went back and rewatched it because I was thinking... Because that's why I knew she was going to get robot arms as well, because when I went back and rewatched it, she had the black gloves. Yeah. So I was like... Because when she got her arms chopped off, I was like, right, well, we know there's robots in this universe. Coulson has a robot hand. Yeah. She had black gloves and arms in the future, so she was obviously going to get robot arms.
I thought they were going to go with a Coulson jobby with the kind of click on arms. But
they work. They're strong.
Yeah, they're probably like since like she's super powered. They probably have to like connect to the actual skeletal frame instead of just like bones in the arm. So it'll give her like a lot more
strength as well, I suppose. I want to see her. I can't wait to see her in use with them because they're stronger than her own arms. So that combined with her
showed
speed.
her like crushing like the metal water bottle and shit. So it'll be cool. Like when she's like running super fast and punching a dude, like it fucking explode all over the place.
She should get some. They probably will if she survives the season, but or even in the season they might. Or probably not because they're separated now. But I was going to say like upgrades.
Oh yeah.
Like Fitz could work on him and stuff, but Fitz is not with him anymore. Do you have anything else?
No, just can't wait for the next episode now.
Yeah. Good. So, going to call it at that. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back very soon with some more Agents and some other reactions on the channel during the week as well. You can check them out if you want. You can like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. Let us know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. Check out our social media links and our website address. And we'll see you next time.
Later.
So I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon its own.